welcome in. Yeah, Lexi's here. Lexi says hi too. Hi Kimberlyn, and hi Angie, welcome Yolanda, welcome Adele. Feels weird, got to stream up on my iPad since I need the TV for the Patriots game, lol. Yeah, usually this is Yolanda's stream day, but she has lost her voice, so I was like, I'll take your slot, because I was going to do it in the afternoon, but I thought I'll do the normal evening for me. Who else do we have here? Yolanda wishes she could talk. Did anyone else see that Joe and Hailey... I just combined Holly and finally. Did anyone else see that Joe and Holly finally released their hashtag details for 2026? Yes, it sounds really cool. The light v dark. And there's going to be a different prompt theme for each month. And I think it's a really cool idea, like the kind of opposites idea. Hi Zoe, welcome. And hi Dawn. Welcome in. Meow to you as well, Lexi. She has been on my lap for the majority of the day, actually, and she's been staying for quite some time, actually. Oh, just check my phone. I got a text. Mum is... Because my parents have been out today, and they have just left. They went to my grandma's for the day. And I am just streaming. There we go. January's prompt is Angels vs Demons. And I'm looking in Jasmine Beck Griffith groups now. I have a companion too. I sent you a pic. Oh, I know who Zoe's companion is. Oh, look at it. She's got a little bunny companion. Little Meadow. Oh, she's gaming. So cute. So Joe at Piggy Pens and Hollyberry Colours are doing a hashtag for 2026 called Light v Dark, and then each month is a different prompt, and for January it's Angels versus Demons. Oh, bye Lexi. Right, as we ramble at the start, I'm going to grab out this wheel. I have already done a bunch of pages in this book today, but I've got my wheel here, and I will spin it, I think, 3 times. Oh gosh, it's so loud. And then put the options on a pole. So first snow, and I will show you the options as well. So before you vote, I will show it. We've got warming up. We'll do 3, keep it simple. Ooh, Christmas post. I know that one. I like that one. Christmas post. So before I set the poll as live, I will show you the options quickly. Oh, sneak peek. Sneak peek. You may get a few sneak peeks. So we've got first snow. Oh. It's warming up, that number. Warming up is 16, and then we need 16 and 19. Warming up, and then here we go, Christmas post. So I'm going to start the poll. Vote for which one you'd like to see me colour first. Oh, go away, Paul, so I can read the chat. Totally forgot you were live streaming today. Thanks to the company whilst I meal prep and do laundry. Welcome in, Leisha. You did the title page. That's one hashtag title. The title. So many T's. Tackle the title done already. Yep, exactly. Thought it was a good one to start off. So this is Christmas post. Warming up. You can see another sneak peek there. And first snow. They're all really cute pages. I mean, every single page in the book is, but I do like them all of these. Love a good sneak peek. Yeah. I won't tell you how many I've done though. That's a surprise to the end of the video. I do love this one. Love them all. This one, I've done a page in the compilation book that has this same kind of wallpaper, so I might use a similar colour scheme for that. Yeah, we've got first snow, warming up, Christmas post. How's the poll going? All pretty close actually. Usually my polls in stream are very much one-sided. Will we get the video as a Christmas present though? I mean, you can treat it as a Christmas present, but it's going up before Christmas. It'll go up potentially tomorrow if I get it edited. Probably tomorrow. Hi Trinu, welcome. Lovely to have you join us. We are voting for the first page to colour on stream together. We've got Christmas post, warming up, and first snow. I'll keep it going for a few minutes. Yeah, Christmas is coming a bit too fast, isn't it, Dawn? Less than 2 weeks away now, which is like, ugh. Yeah, it's creeping up on us. But one more full work week, full proper work week. Yeah, what is everyone planning on colouring? Or colouring tonight, or have been colouring today? You're doing your first page in Maria's Christmas book. Ooh, fun, Angie. I think maybe next year I'll get that book. Kimberlyn got a good chunk of shopping done today. That's good to hear, Kimberlyn. I've done most of mine. I've still got to get a couple other extra bits, but I've done most. Dawn's colouring a fairy tale for your cousin. Nice. Usually I don't like winter, but Christmas I really want. Yeah. I hate winter, but Christmas is different. Right, I do think we have a winner. And it's going to be First Snow, which is a cute page. I'm going to end the poll now. Michelle is also colouring in Maria's Christmas book. Amanda's colouring in Colour Me Christmas, the Squirrel and Tree page. That one's such a cute one. Ooh, I should show you. I did finish the page we did on stream on Friday. Just added white paint pen for the snow, and it's not going to pick up because it never does, but the Spectrum Noir clear glitter pen I did on top of the snow. It especially doesn't pick up on light colours, but I also put it on the ribbon on the wrapping around. So that turned out nice and cute. I initially hated the colour of this bear, but now I think it's alright. Yeah, I thought I would share that with you all. Zoe's playing Astrobot on PS5, but I've done 2 sticker scenes and coloured all the stripes on my Lydia Fenwick Luna page. Lovely. Kimberlyn was working on a page in Camila Angel Cova Christmas Elves book, but you'll probably switch to a colour by number for the stream. Nice. Which colour by number are you thinking of? You've done all that shopping, you did it all at the weekend. Nice, Dawn. Jasmine's working through Cozy Christmas. Nice. Yana's pretty much not doing anything, as you carried bins and boxes up and down the stairs all day yesterday. Fair enough, Yana. You take it easy, love. Yolanda's finished your capybaras and now trying to eat a tub of Ben & Jerry's. Delish. What flavour? Do I have snow in England? Not usually, but we do every now and then, but I don't think it snowed on Christmas ever in my lifetime. Very rarely snows in Christmas. It did snow in December 2-3 years ago, which was a bit unusual. Yes, Yolanda, you're definitely allowed if your throat hurts. Angie's doing the Santa sack full of presents from the Oh, it was the Maria Troll one, wasn't it? Catherine's doing a patterny page with markers, not too demanding, so I can listen to the live. Lovely. Oh, hello. Come on. Come on, Lex. Big ginger blob. You ginger blob. Oh, Vera's done with the thing. We'll be chatting now. Hiya, Vera. Vera's going to choose a book/page. Nice. Usually snows in March in UK lot. Yeah. And if it does snow, it very rarely settles. Definitely for me around here. Choo Choo Caramel is my favourite. Oh, I love that one, Angie. It's one of my faves too. Chocolate Fudge Brownie, a classic. Yana's got a page started, but you have to wait until it's a bit warmer so I can sit at my desk on the porch. I was a bad colourist this weekend, didn't finish any of my whips, instead playing with glitter pens and colour by number like a 5-year-old. You know what? You do whatever you like. Adele, you do what brings you joy. Lexi is the cat's name. Little Lexi. Right, I do have lots of pens next to me that is a bit of a mess, but I found it useful just having them all next to me, as I do tend to use the same colours on pages. Right, I'm trying to find a certain colour and I can't find it. Where's it gone? Is it fallen on the floor? Nope. If I put it away. No. I can't find my BR3, which is an essential colour, as that's the colour for Lonely Pumpkin. It's got to be around here somewhere. Yeah, no. You love the caramel choo choo and cinnamon bun flavour. Lex, can you see it? Am I being blind and it's just here anyway? No, it's not. Is it that one? No, it's not. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Where is this pen? I've only been using it all day. Do I have it again? I do have it again. Luckily I've got a spare from the skin tone set, so that'll do. Oh. Have you already coloured that previous page on stream, or was that off stream? Oh, hi Amanda. This was at the very start of the day. It's the first page I coloured. Yeah, I've only just started streaming. What was that one I had when we went to Paynton? Can you remember? Absolutely not a clue, Zoe. Not a clue. Not a Scooby-Doo. Alright. Oh, I should share. This is the colour palette I have for Lonely Pumpkin. Put it there. BR3 is the base for her head. Yep. This one's looking a weirdly more brown. How do you choose colour page and what to colour? In this book I've just been kind of making it up. I've got a lot of colours which have been inspired by the front cover, like the kind of red, orange, black, white kind of colour scheme I've got on a lot of pages, or I've used on a lot of these pages. Kind of looking at where it's set and the scene of it. I always think she looks terrifying when when she doesn't have the pupils coloured in. This is WG09. I've got YR8 just to colour in. Yeah, it's that That BR3 is a lot darker than the one I have been using all day. But where it's gone, I have no idea. BRB, gonna get a snack, nice. When my pens go missing, the Reason usually has 4 legs. Lexi doesn't usually play around with them. I say usually. Wouldn't put it completely past her. What am I needing now? YR, no, not YR, just Y9 for her little stalk. And then I've been doing all of her outfits in black, so I'm going to keep with that. So basing with NG06. Totally forgot you would have been doing this all day and thought, wow, that was fast. Yeah. I've been streaming for 10 minutes and boom, first page already done. I think that would be impossible. Like, I can colour fairly quick, but not that quick. So he's about to watch the Strictly result, but won't say spoilers, don't worry. To be honest, is it going to be spoilers? We all know who's going to be in the dance off and who's going to go, like, we just know. Pencils go wandering helped by 4 legs. He started colouring this page at work 2 weeks ago. Forgot I started it till now. Well, there you go. Inspire you to get back to it. And then I've got RG030 for the white. Shading her gloves with the same colour. There we go. Then time to colour Boo. That's what I call this ghost dog. Give me your prediction. Oh, prediction. Balvinda and Amber in the dance off with Balvinda going home. I think it's almost guaranteed to be that. Don't mind me, I forget a lot. I mean, same. Ooh, Vera's got Tackling the Title Pages video planned for tomorrow. 42 books. Ouch. Well, that's a lot fewer than me, that's for sure. Especially considering my goal for next year is to colour... What am I doing? Oh my gosh, this is not how I colour Boo. Oh my gosh, well, I've got to commit now. Got completely distracted. Usually, I'll show it in the other Lonely Pumpkin book. Usually, I just kind of shade the outlines of Boo, not colour it in completely, but this one's going to be coloured in completely, apparently. What an idiot. Fine, it works. She doesn't look crazy. Not that crazy. And then for her nose, I've got R12, and that also goes for her collar, which you can only see a tiny bit. And I'll do it for the tongue as well, why not? Let's colour in the eye. Oh, I can't believe I've done that. Oops, but Boo's behind the glass, that's why. Potentially. You pretend to see effect from the window, true. I have more than that, Vera. They aren't all going to get done next year. Yeah, mine aren't all going to get done next year either. 3.5 per month. I mean, that's doable. I call the bog. I call the dog Boo too. And I have to always mention you now, because when I do, because you came up with a name, I just thought it's the perfect name for it, isn't it? Little lonely pumpkin, and the dog's called Boo. Even alcohol marker outline and use a white acrylic marker to get rid of the rest. I'm just leaving it and then shading it as it is. It's fine. I mean, it's a light creamy colour, so it works. Bob Ross calls those happy little accidents. Exactly. Yeah, if I don't do other books, lol. But if I get the majority done, I'm happy. Yeah. I mean, just... that's the whole point of the hashtag, to just kind of get us colouring and tackling those title pages, stuff that we'd usually neglect or have a tendency to neglect. And a lot of the times they are nice, quick, easy wins. My goal is try and do one title page per month because I'm so slow with my colouring. That's a good goal. Nice easy wins until you get to Melpomene. Yeah, I mean, that's why in my video I like colour coded them of green, which are like super quick and easy. Stuff like this one would be a green. Need to remove that now. And then yellow is ones which are pretty easy, but maybe there's multiple of them. Orange is, okay, it's quite difficult, but there's only maybe one page of it or something like that. And then red is, these are pretty much full pages that are going to take a lot of time. So your Kirby's, your Melpomenes, your mythographic title pages. It's Kylie's Christmas song that you like. I mean, I don't like it, it's just funny. So you guys know the new Kylie Christmas song, XMAS. Mum goes to me, so I just realised that XMAS spells out Xmas. And I was like, what is wrong with you? Put all my books title pages in a wheel. Oh, what was that? I usually start with the title pages. I love them. Yeah, I think with new books it's a good way to just, you know, get some colour on the page. Boo needs to get laundered. Bless him. I should bring my box of stickles into the living room. I wonder if they will freeze if I leave them out there. Yeah, does it say like must be kept at a certain temperature? I don't think it does actually. Nope. It's not just the title, it's all the nameplate pages as well. I'm counting those as possible title pages. Yeah, me too. And I'm in my getting 52 done. That's not necessarily 52 unique books where I've done all the title pages in them. 52 title pages, so that could be the title page in one book, could be a book belongs to page in another book, could be a publishing info, that kind of idea. I'm going to use BR2. Oh no, let's shade Boo with the same marker. So yeah, even though like the plan is to get 52, that's not like necessarily 52 getting removed from the wheel I have, because I'll keep it on the wheel until they're all done. I numbered them in my sheet and I'm going to put 1 to 42 in a wheel. That's a good idea, Vera. To be fair, I've only got about 20 books and not all of them have title pages. Yeah, so that should be a good dent in them if you do one a month. Oh, don't put your phone on the laptop because it makes a insanely loud vibrating noise. It sounds like Mama Mumblebee needs to learn the kids' lingo lot. Yeah. She was just being a bit slow. She just didn't realise. Bless her. Alright, I'm going to grab GY43. No, I want GY42 first, which is over there. Is that? No, it's not. Colour in all the greenery down here. Some of them have black back pages, like an index of pages with bits to colour as well. True. So so for me I'll count it as a title page coloured, but keep it on the wheel until they're all coloured in. I'm thinking about starting to record my 2025 colouring book collection, because that will be all books that I have up until the end of 2025. So I'm only really expecting to get one more this year. But I don't know, do I start filming, or I think I'll wait until like after Christmas, just in case. Do you have Rita Berman books? I'm crazy about Rita Berman's books. You love her after Johanna's? Yes, I do love Rita Berman. She was one of the first artists, as well as Johanna Basford. Johanna Basford was the first one I got into. I love Rita's work, it's amazing. We'll be seeing some colour alongs from Rita in the, not colour alongs, but live stream colour alongs kind of thing from Rita in the new year. It's going to take me a few years, maybe I should start now. That's why I've been doing a few title pages here and there already, Kimberlyn, you know, just to start making a dent in it. But I'm thinking with my randomizer for next year, if it's, say, a quote-unquote easy title page to do, I will try and do that plus whatever page I want to do from that book. That'll be a good way of getting more than one page done in a book as well. Right, I'm going to grab YR9 for these pine cones. Kirby title pages are basically a full page, and there's multiple of them. Yeah, it's the same in all of his books. Apart from the compilation books, there doesn't tend to be the same amount of them in there. But it'll have title page for the first page, and then 2 book belongs to pages as in a double page spread, and then 2 like publishing info pages. Finish before buying new books, lol. We'll see. Need to colour more in my Rita books. Yeah, me too. Do I have a favourite Christmas movie? Yes, we were talking about this on a last stream actually. My favourite is, I'm going to say it's The Holiday. Because I was kind of umming and ahhing between The Holiday, Love Actually. But it's The Holiday, I love it. Love it, love it. Right. Colour for the window, I'm going to go for BR2 because there's a page later on in the book, I think that's what I used for it. I'm double checking and you can't see that either. There's my page for the window. Oh no, I didn't use it, I used Y12, so I will do that. Glad I checked. Coloured a lot of pages. Y12. Where is it? Is it on the side somewhere? There it is. Who favours A Muppets Christmas Carol? That's a great one. What year movie is Holiday? I want to say 2008. I'm going to Google it though. 2006. I was very close. Adele's got a fluffy friend on your lap, which means now I'm breaking my spine trying to reach my colouring book because I can't move. Lexi's really good actually. I will just pan you up. Can I? There we go. She just sits there. She's a good little girl. She doesn't really move. Well, once she's settled in a position, then she's good. It takes her about 10 years to settle in a position. But once she's there, she's pretty good. And I've got both my arms free. Sometimes she'll pin down my left arm, but that's fine. Don't need your left arm for colouring. This one is starting to run out a little bit. No, I think I will get the other one out. My favourite is Die Hard. No. I was trying to get out of my dad what his favourite other than Die Hard was, and he goes, Die Hard 2. And I was just like, no Die Hard movies, what's your favourite Christmas movie? And then I think he eventually went Muppets Christmas Carol. Even this, oh, this is the exact same marker. This newer one is a lot darker. Oh, dropping pens. Wow, I don't know if it is darker or if it's just more juicy and that's why it's like looking darker. Okay, so I'm going to try and push this one to its limits and finish colouring the side bit of wood. Snowflakes are certainly fiddly to get around. There we go. I need to twist between my desk that has a laptop and kitchen table nearby where the colouring is. Ah, so that's why you're struggling. Can I be honest with you? I love your cat. Thank you. I love her too. She's a cute little girl. I'm trying to be a better human, so I'm ironing all my kids' school clothes the night before instead of half an hour before he has to leave for school. I mean, must be kind of nice having it just like freshly ironed, still slightly warm. I also don't iron clothes, so nah. We decided no the other night. Yeah, we did. We were talking about this on Friday, about whether Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Ice Age and Home Alone, all series. Nice. My dad gave me one of the most beautiful Christmas cards today. It's one of those pull-out scene cards. Lovely. Ooh, Vera's got some new books for Christmas. Lovely. Oh, Kimberlyn hasn't added Laura Mia or the new Wizard of Oz book to her wheel yet. Yeah, and I agree with Die Hard being a Christmas movie. Well, I saw an interesting video talking about Christmas movies, and someone said just because it's set at Christmas, it needs to have Christmas as the plot. and I agree with it. Like Harry Potter, the first one, lots of people say that's a Christmas movie. No, it's just got a scene that's in Christmas, but Christmas isn't the plot of the movie, so it's not a Christmas movie. Same thing with Die Hard. Just because it's at Christmas, because the plot isn't Christmas based, it's not a Christmas movie. Hi Kaz, welcome in. Yeah, I can imagine it's pretty hectic trying to iron in the morning. You got Tales from the Witch's Cottage and Forest Song, and a very funny little grumpy cat book. Lovely. Marv and Harry are so funny Home Alone actors. Yeah, they're great, like physical comedy actors, aren't they? Let's colour top bit here. Saw a great advent calendar on TikTok. Hans Gruber falling off the Nakatomi building, counting down to the ground. I feel like I've seen that too. So for me, Harry Potter movies feel like Christmas movies, because in Lithuania they're always on TV for Christmas. I mean, they can be movies you watch at Christmas, but they're not Christmas movies. Like, those two things can be true. You can like and enjoy watching them at Christmas, but objectively they're not a Christmas movie. Because the plot very much isn't about Christmas. And well, it's really... there's only a few of them that even show Christmas on it. I saw another thing which was Harry Potter movies are either Christmas or Halloween coded. And they were like talking about which movie fits in which. So I feel like The Philosopher's Stone, the first one, that's definitely Christmas vibes. I think Chamber of Secrets is also Christmas vibes. Prisoner of Azkaban is Halloween vibes. Goblet of Fire, Christmas vibes with the Yule Ball. Order of the Phoenix, Halloween vibes. I think the rest Halloween vibes actually. Right, there we go. Lord of the Rings is an Easter movie for the same reason. And there goes my pen. The team had enough of being good. Oh dear. You're waiting for a colouring calendar to come out. There are quite a few. Which are you wanting about something in particular? Because there are a few little colouring calendars out and about. Malcolm Meny's got one. It looks stunning. Just going over my shadows here. There we go. Do I like Christmas? I do. I struggle getting in the Christmas spirit as an adult. I thought it was because of my job. For the last 3 years I just haven't felt the Christmas mood. Because I was always so busy around Christmas time, I was just tired. But now my job doesn't change around the Christmas period, it's just same old. I still am not feeling the Christmas vibes. Some of that shading there. Now, what colour brick do I go? Did I read your message? Oh, I didn't, Rabia. Well, welcome, Rabia. Don't think I said welcome. Hiya, welcome in. Yes, I was planning on streaming this afternoon, and then Yolanda cancelled her stream for this evening, so I switched to the afternoon, which is my normal kind of time. Home Alone actually does not have a Christmas plot, so that is not a Christmas movie. I'd argue yes it does, because they're going away for Christmas. He gets left home at Christmas time. I'd argue that, like, the plot is inherently Christmas themed. They went on a trip, forgot the kit, but it was on a trip for Christmas. One that you open each day and get colouring supplies and books. A bit like the book calendars I've seen on BookTok. Oh, like a colouring advent calendar. That does sound cool, actually. Someone needs to create that. Home Alone is an old-time classic. It is. I think I like the second one best, though. And in my eyes, it should have ended with the first and second one with Macaulay Culkin, because the others, I think I've watched them once and I was like, yep, never again. It does sound cool, yeah. Yeah, you get like a tiny book or like a tiny page to colour. My parents one year, in fact it was when I was at uni, they did me like custom made advent calendars. So one year I had a sock advent calendar where they bought 12 pairs of socks, so 24 socks, wrapped each one up individually, randomly, in different wrapping paper, and I had to pick one out per day. And it was like, at what day do I get my first match of the sock? I think it was day 8 or something I had my first match. That was quite fun. And then another year they did a pencil advent calendar, and this was before I started colouring, and they wrapped up 2 pencils a day and gave me some colouring sheets. So in a weird way I did do a bit of colouring before I started officially colouring. That's so true. That's true of so many franchises. Welcome back, Dawn. How many are there? I believe there's 5. There were 4, and then they did another one recently last year, and I think it was called like Home Sweet Home Alone. Like, it wasn't Home Alone 5, but it is the 5th one. I think it was on Netflix or Disney Plus, something like that. I haven't seen that one. They make a good movie, then 1 or 2 sequels that are equally good or at least comparable, and then they churn out a series of money-grabbing bullcrap movies. Yeah. Yeah. I think the same can be said for things like Ice Age, where I think the first 3 are really good and then it just goes slowly downhill. The Shreks, first 2 are amazing and then it just goes downhill. I mean, the fact that they're making a 5th one and it's been delayed because of, well, reportedly because of the backlash they had from the teaser. I mean, it did look strange. I like the last Home Alone movie too. Ghost is the last one. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. Seen 1 through 4. Didn't think much of 3 and 4 at all. I think the trouble with the Home Alone movies is so much that people liked about Home Alone was the character that Macaulay Culkin played, and so to just replace him, like, it was doomed to fail to begin with. No matter how interesting the plot was or how great the new kid, it just never would hit the same because the new character isn't Macaulay Culkin. It's on Disney Plus. There we go. Just wait till they stop trying to port Shrek to live action. No, Millie, don't. Do you want a buddy colour in Erie's World Fairy Tale book together? Maybe I'm actually doing that as a project book. So, you know what? Yes, I'd love to. There's a couple of pages which I need to do to catch up. So, DM me and we can arrange something. Because nothing beats him in the first movie. He was so hilarious. Yeah, it was great. Frozen is a Christmas movie. Frozen is not a Christmas movie. Nothing about Frozen is Christmassy, or that's something I feel quite passionately about. Like, call Die Hard a Christmas film, whatever. You do you. But Frozen is not a Christmas movie. It is a movie that it isn't even set in winter. It just snows. That doesn't make it Christmas. Which would you choose, cinema or theatre? Probably theatre. As in like a musical or like a play live. Probably that, because I feel like, well, cinema you can replicate at home. You can't replicate a theatre at home. Bye, Dawn. Take care, lovely. Right, I need YR92 to do the shading on here. I'm not quite sure what colour I want to do the brick. That could be because, spoiler, I've done 2 pages today with a brick fireplace. So I'm like, do I do it the same colour? I don't know, what colour do you think the brick wall should be, guys? You're starting as a project book 2. I've started to work in order. You can pick a page via DM or work on different pages. Sounds good. Have you seen Last Christmas? No, I haven't. That's the one with Emilia Clarke, isn't it? I haven't, but my mum said it would be a film that I'd enjoy. I just haven't seen it. I would like to see it though. You're in focus, can't, so you can't colour at the same time. No worries, Trinu. You colour away. Deep red for the brick. Red, deep red brick. That's a fun idea. Could be something a little bit different than what I have done. I think the bricks should be orange. Ooh, that's a fun idea. Orange brick. Considering it's Lonely Pumpkin's house. But that's the other thing. What colour do I do this basket? Like, do I do it brown? Or do I do it a fun colour? Do I do it orange? What? I don't know. Last Christmas is a good movie. Is it on any streaming platforms? If it is, then I'll check it out. Ooh, Alicia's got a first date tonight. Sounds lovely. Going out for a meal or something? What are you doing? Both excited and nervous? Yeah, I would be. I would be for sure. Could pull a shade from the same family as the red or orange you've already used? Yeah. Just looking at my markers now. Hi Callie, welcome in. Thanks for joining, hope you're doing well. I'm now sure one of the reasons I'm struggling to colour is my setup, because my office chair broke and I'm sitting on the wooden IKEA balcony chair and it makes it even more uncomfortable. So now I want a new chair, but I don't want to go anywhere near a shop until New Year's, so that's my struggle. Adele, I'm waiting for Christmas to get a new chair because the sounds, the creaking, is pissing me off. It's been pissing me off for ages. And yeah, so that's the one thing I've asked for Christmas, is a chair, so hoping to get that. It's on BBC iPlayer and Netflix. A quirky colour would be green. I'm not doing the bricks green, that's for sure. Right, maybe EO60. Oh, creak. Let's just give it a swatch on here. Kind of a reddish tone. I feel like that's a nice brick colour. I'm going to go for EO60. Going dinner at a nice Italian restaurant and then going to a cocktail bar that has a rooftop patio with a pretty view of the Christmas lights. Lovely. I don't get Christmas gifts, so I need to get my own ass to the shop. Or online. Have a look online. I mean, unless it's something that you want to specifically go out and look with your own eyeballs at. It's like a very dark reddish tone brick. Oh, Joe is in out. It's date night. Just to say good luck. And you guess 18. Joe, no. No. I did 13 for Halloween. They are more detailed, so 18 is not going to happen. I can tell you that for free. That's very ambitious. Oh, the basket green, not the bricks. Fair enough. Basket could be purple. Fun. Tried that once. Chair turned out crap. It's really hard to judge comfort / quality online. I suppose so. Amanda guesses 14. Look, guys, these pages are more complicated than the Lonely Pumpkin ones, because all of them are full pages like this that are bordered, whereas this book has quite a few very simple pages that don't have that aren't a full scene kind of thing. So those take barely any time. So it's not going to be anything more than what I did for Halloween. In that case, I go 3. Pauline guesses 9. Hi, Paulina. Amanda's going for 10 instead. See, now that's more realistic. Oh dear. Angie is guessing 6. Giving nothing away other than it's not 18. Oh, hello. Did a big yawn, did you? Yes, you're very sleepy. It's been a long, tiring day, hasn't it? Is that colouring with me? Ravi goes for 5. Secretly, it's 19. Yeah, secretly, I've just thrown you all off. And I've actually coloured the whole book. I've only got a couple left. You are the colouring queen, though. You could do 15. I don't know if I could. I would have had to have got up way earlier than I did, because I had quite a late start this morning. I didn't start till 11. In fact, it was gone 11. So I would have had to got up earlier, which didn't happen. I mean, it does depend on the page as well. Like if it was one of those pages that was majority snow, those would take barely any time to colour. Some good guesses in chat. Yeah, that's good, Lucia. Keeping your eyes busy, your mind busy. Try just not overthink it. Just the best attitude you can have is just go with the flow. I really need a moderator tonight. Yeah, if I'm actually going to get a few more pages done, then yeah. Hi Tara, welcome in. I ask why you put the Rank and Rate series on hold, or did you complete it? I pretty much completed it, Rabia. Like all the big series of books I have. The only ones I didn't do were ones where I had 3 or 4 by a certain artist, and I lost motivation to do those. I didn't know how to group them, so I just didn't. But all the big collections of artists I have they're all done. I mean, I think it was, I don't know how many parts it was in the end, like 12? It's quite a lot. You're cleaning a bathroom at 8:30 and no idea why? You have no idea who I am. You've been kidnapped by cleaning. You know what? You go for it. You go for it. If you've got the cleaning bug, keep going. You've been kidnapped by a cleaning lady again. Could be worse people to be kidnapped by, eh? How many pages in the book? In this book, 31 in total. Actually, no, 32 because of the title page. 31 of these pages. Ooh, you're in your background, not feeling going over it. Maybe you have to put this back away for now. Yeah, just put it away, don't think about it for a while, and come back to it when you're feeling more prepared to tackle it. You enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed making it a lot too. The rank and rate was a lot of fun. Everything I touched felt crummy, so colour by number it is for me now. It's funny, I started off today, I liked the first page I did, which was the title page. But the next two, or even 3, spoiler, I do at least 2 or 3. But the first few, I really did not like how they turned out. I was like, ugh. And I was tempted to just have a pause, colour something else. But I was like, no, just push through. And I'm glad I did, because I've ended up really enjoying the pages I did later on in the day. Just needed some warming up, I suppose. Have I seen flow animation? I have not. You've seen it and really love it. Good to know. And the cleaner motivation kicks, you've got to take advantage. Absolutely. Totally feel you, Kimberlyn. Ask for 2 colour by number books for Christmas. They, honestly, Vera, the colour by numbers are perfect for when you want to put colour to a page, but you just have no motivation or energy to pick colours. Things aren't going right. For me, it jump starts like a car. Jump starts my creativity. And often whilst I'm colouring a colour by number, I'm like, ooh, I feel like doing this now. So it does end up inspiring me. So my guess those. You guessed 32. Oh dear. It's not going to be 32. I mean, I've seen videos like that where people colour an entire colouring book in one day, and wow. That's hardcore. But also you need to be very, very, well, obviously very quick about it, but you can't fanny around too long about it. Oh, Trinu's off to bed. Good night, Trinu. Have a good night's sleep. Take care. Colour by numbers are all I do in the evening. Too tired to do anything else. I like doing colour by numbers whilst watching the TV downstairs, because you don't have to concentrate on them too much, especially the black outlines. Now everything's coloured, I think I'm going to do the basket red. I think that'll be a nice pop of colour down there. So where's me red? There it is. I love doing colour by number when my anxiety is bad. It forces me to focus on the here and now, and no decision fatigue then either. Yeah, me too. If I'm having a feeling low, then it's a good thing to do to kind of help bring me out of it. Good distraction. find if I don't like the first page and do it in the book, it puts me off that book. Yeah, me too, Michelle. Like, or it just takes me a while to get back to that book because I'm, oh well, I didn't enjoy that page. Which is silly, because I need to start a book of sayings. Because I say not every page can be your favourite, and if you don't like a page, just turn it over and move on to the next one. And I've got a new one. A messy book is a loved book. I said in a video recently, which I think is true. Like, if you're loving and using a book, it's not going to look perfect. It'll have some messy qualities to it. There'll be stains, there'll be scuffs, there'll be marks. Just shows that the book is loved and well used. Oh yeah, I like the pop of red there. Got to decide on the background now. Ugh, I don't want to. Do I do it like it's the inside of the house, or do I do like a light blue so it's like it's reflecting from outside? I need you guys' opinions. I was never a Disney person, but I now have 2 Disney colour by number books on the way. Or which one's Adele? Because honestly, you don't even need to like Disney or even need to like those things, but just the bright colours are stunning. If you've ever seen Karen's copy of Rooms of Wonder, you can tell that is true. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just using Y12 to shade the bricks here. Backlit, warm glow, light blue. You hope to get Vitro Tome 2. Oh, that is my absolute favourite one, Vera. It is so satisfying colouring those geometric shapes. And the fact that you've got the strong black outlines as well just makes it even better. Warm glow inside, light blue, kind of half and half here. Honestly, they're in Polish, I don't even know. One is something about nature, and the other is about classic and panoramic. Ah, right, nice. Yes, exactly. Why is Tome 2 better than the original? I will show you. Let me finish outlining these bricks. And I will grab both of them and then show you what it is I like about Tome 2 more than Tome 1. I feel like it's best to have those physical examples if you can. Because even though the Vitro Tome 1 and Tome 2, they are very, very different in their styles. They're done by different artists, but just the way they're like composed is very different. I'm at the point now with my colour by numbers that I know which artists are my favourites and which ones are like, oh yes, anything they create I know I'm going to love. And those are Jeremy Mariez and Alexandra Karam. I just adore all of their books, and they often collaborate. I say often, they've done it twice. Because they're doing Tome 13, which is coming out next year. Right. Let's grab. Try and reach and grab books without Lexi getting disturbed. There's that one. There's Tome 2. I just figured to get the newest one. If I do Tome 2 first, well, I think the first tome is crap and never want to do it. It's not horrible. I still love this book. It's still, I think, in my top 5. I don't know, check out my rank and rate. But the style is different. I really love this style personally, but it's not for everyone. So in this book, is Colour Squares. The whole thing is stained glass, like even the characters, they're made up of geometric sections. It'll probably be easiest to show you a page I've done. And they don't have outlines, so all the black outlining is just me adding that on top at the end. So they're still really fun because they're nice geometric shapes, but they take a little bit more brain power in a way, because, and like doing these neat outlines, sometimes I'm neat and sometimes my hand slips and we get some messy outlining here. So that's tome 1, beautiful, love it. But tome 2 I love even more because they have black outlining in the images and just the background is the stained glass. The characters aren't, which I think people will generally prefer because it can look a bit weird when you've got squares going across people's faces. But with these, I've only done a couple in this book so far. These shapes are so satisfying to colour in. And then, yeah, just lovely bright colours. Just my absolute favourite colour by number. So fun. Very relaxing. It's looking very bright with my lights here. It's not quite that bright in real life. Yeah, those are the ones I've done so far. Also quite zoomed in. Yeah, I do. It is a blend feature tome 2. I like how you've got the outlines already there for you to do, whereas this one, the images come like this. So they're meant to be lineless, even though in the solutions they definitely have black outlines surrounding it. So I add them in at on my own at the end, just with a black fine liner. Based on the cover picture, it looks like Grand Classique Tome 11 and Nature, but honestly, I do not care, since I probably won't know half the characters anyway. Those are two great ones, and two good ones in terms of Nature is very simple, lots of big shapes and large areas to colour, which can be fun. And Tome 11's a lot more detailed, and you've got those double page spreads, which are stunning. So they're a really great two books to have as your first two. They've got a nice variety between them. You think you like the Vitro so much because I like mosaic colour by numbers? Yeah, I love anything stained glass. I think it's so beautiful. I think I'd honestly like both, but perhaps tome 2 first because the lines will help you. Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you... Also depends what you colour with. Like for me, because I colour the black outlines with a paint pen and then do the colours in the middle. Because when you do the black paint, when you do the felt tip pens or the markers over the top, it kind of... the paint resists. So you can just kind of scribble over the top and you've got these shapes ready to fill in. You don't have to think about, okay, there's the outline for the shape. But if you use paint markers, then it doesn't really matter which, because you do your black outlines last. Just because if you go over any of the lines, it's noticeable. Which is why colouring with the paint markers isn't my favourite. The finish, I agree, looks lovely, looks better. Especially if you have the patience to do multiple coats, which I don't. But for me, it's about the process for these colour by numbers. It's not necessarily about the finished result, although I do love the bright finished pages. I do think I am in the minority though in terms of using felt tip pens rather than paint pens. Can you send me a link for tome 2? I can find one and pop it in chat. Best part is paid €12 for these books. What a bargain for both of them. That is good. Usually it would be €12 at least per book. Vitro. There we go. Hopefully we'll go into chat. There we go. acts like a little border. Yeah, exactly. And you don't have to be quite so keeping yourself in the lines. You can just go for it, and if it goes over the line a little bit, whereas if you use paint pens, if you do the black outlines first, you've got to be neat doing it all. Yeah. Which for me, I don't want to think that hard. So I think for the window, I am going to go for like a reflection. I want to go light blue. And maybe half of you will be happy with that idea. I really like this page actually. Turned out quite nice. I think you just have to find some markers you like better than super tips. Oh, see, I love the super tips. Yes, both, and delivery included. Most sellers on Vinted want something like 20 for one book. They do, yeah. They do sell a lot on Vinted, because, well, they are expensive books, like they are. No worries, Michelle. I like super tips, don't care if the numbers show a little. I need a Vitro book, though. They have some Disney English Hatchet versions in Romans now. Oh, yeah. I think they've done Princesses, Seasons. They've done a few. I don't know what else they've done. Family, I think. It's not all of them though, but definitely some good ones in the English edition. Vera's off to take care of the pets and sleep. Thanks for joining us, Vera. I'm wondering if my super tips were just a bad batch or something. Could be, Kimberlyn. Sometimes I get an odd marker which is just, the ink is like super dark and it's weird, it's super juicy. Can't really explain it, but it's just bad. But that doesn't happen to me too often, luckily. Tends to be only one, maybe two in a box. But I've heard the Stedler dual tip markers are really nice. So I'm using B220 for the window. And for the snowflakes, I think I might use silver glitter pen to kind of go over the outlines. You had one scratchy brown in the big set. I used to use the Ohuhu dual tip brush water-based markers, which worked. I don't think they have the best colour range for one, even though there's 120 colours. But also two, they're very juicy. And even in those colour by number books, which are nice, fairly thick paper, they did have the tendency to bleed through sometimes, which was annoying. And I also found they smudged, because I'm terrible at smudging colour across the page at the best of times, let alone if it's a super juicy pen. They got better as you use them more. And like, sometimes I found they were more streaky, sometimes I found they were less streaky. I don't know, I just, since going to Crayola Super Tips, I haven't looked back. There we go. I like that blue. All water-based markers are going to streak. Oh yeah, yeah they are. Absolutely. But it's the way you colour with them to kind of reduce the streaks or play with the streaks kind of thing. You colouring another picture on stream from this book? Yes, I'm going to see how many I can get done. I mean, how long have I been streaming for? An hour and 20 and we've just about finished the first one. I would just I would just rather use something that wasn't streaky though. Lol, frustrates me, and that's fair enough. Like, I completely get the people who cannot stand the streaks. I just don't care. I embrace the streaks. Yeah, the fact that you can replace the set and it's only about 20 quid for another 100 markers, and they've lasted me about a year for a pack. Go. Wish they were single-sided so that I could use alcohol markers. There are some Kimberlin. If you look, there's Petit Poupée, there's the family portraits, what else? Pokemon one. Any with 50 images in, those are single-sided. They were like a tiny bit cheaper, but not enough to make it kind of justified for the fact that there's half as many images kind of thing. I think they're literally like £1 or £2 cheaper, which is a bit frustrating, but oh well. I try my best to buy the ones with 100 images, just because I'd rather have like double the amount of images. But if it's one I really love, then I will. So I was really annoyed to see the family portraits one. That was only 50, and I was like, no, it's so pretty. But I've been seeing people's completed pages, and I'm like, oh, maybe I do get it anyway. I feel like the streaking gets a lot better the more you get used to the super tips. Yes, definitely. And for me, the knack is, if something might have texture in it anyway, like wood, colour in the direction of the wood, that works well. It's all about working quickly and working in long strokes and learning how you can sort of, how much you can go over it without it kind of ruining the paper kind of thing. Time for the eye shinies. And covering up the bits of bleed through. There we go. Totally agree, yeah. You need to go feed the beasts and get ready for sleep. Have a good night. Adele, take care. I'll see you soon. Or chat with you soon, I should say. She looks so much better with eye shinies, so much less demonic. I agree. She really just comes to life with the little shinies. And whenever I flip through and I'm like, oh, I forgot the eye shinies. How did I manage that? It's my favourite part when coming over the white paint pen. Yolanda's off to bed. You take care. You'll be back next week for your birthday stream. Ooh, that'll be fun. So make sure you rest that voice, Yolanda. No crazy singing between now and next week. And I will see you next week on your stream. Take care. Nope, try not to. Catherine's finished your page, so you can rest your hand now. Nice. Oh, just a bit over there. Right. Hopefully she doesn't have to talk a lot at work tomorrow. Yeah, just answer the phone and be like, no, can't do it. Goodbye. I've actually got to go to the office tomorrow to do my yearly annual refresher training. Scheduled 9:30 to 12:30. I don't know if it will be that long. But it's like, ugh, got to get up early. I mean, not as early as I will on Tuesday, but still, got to get up early. Am I a carer or care assistant? I don't necessarily know the difference between the two, but my title is a professional carer. And by that I mean I'm one that goes... I travel to different people's houses and mainly do personal care. But we can also do medication. Meals, washes, meds, and sometimes a bit of shopping, depending on what they need. Lots of like help with changing pads and things like that. Oh, my wire just fell down. Ooh. I've got a blue hand from resting out on a tablet, so I better go clean it up. Oh, I don't know if it's still showing, but you can see this fingertip is slightly redder than the others. I changed the nib of, or I flipped the nib of my R2 because it was super like fluffy, and I had barely any control when doing my shadows, so I was like, right, I'm replacing it. Well, not replacing it, just flipping it round. Right. Ooh, I just noticed. Is that blue? There it is. What's your favourite Lonely Pumpkin book? I feel bad that my dog's name is Pumpkin and I don't have a single one. If I were to recommend one, I would recommend the compilation book. So Lonely Pumpkin Had a Great Fall, as this has Lonely Pumpkin 1, 2 and 3 in. But my favourite from this is probably 3, because I think this one has the most detailed pages, the most interesting pages in my opinion. 1 is the most simple, I think 3 is the most detailed, and then 2 is very much a mix in between, where you've got some simpler, some more detailed. So this is 2. And then from now, here's 1. So 1 is a lot of these just kind of Lonely Pumpkin with an object or 2. And then the other one is a Christmas. So yeah, I think if I was to pick one, I'd say Lonely Pumpkin 3 is my favourite. But I would go for the compilation book. We're teaching high school science tomorrow, and I hope that if it's chemistry or physics, the teacher left subproof plans. Hopefully. Such a rewarding job. You're a real hero. Yeah, it is definitely rewarding. And I got myself a Santa hat that actually fits my head. Because I did have a Santa hat, but it doesn't fit me anymore. I mean, it wasn't a child-size one. I just think I've got a vaguely big head. Because I was trying on different Santa hats when I went shopping with Zoe. And almost every one I tried on, it either looked ugly or didn't fit on my head. But I found one, so looking forward to wearing that on Christmas Day. Right, I think I'm going to leave this page here for now, and then I'll do the silver glitter off camera just because it will need time to dry. Oh, this chair has been especially squeaky today. Ooh. Right, let me grab the wheel back, and I will hide the slice of this, which that's easy, it's number 1. There we go. And then we will do another poll for the next page. Okay, option 1. Nine slippery ice. Fun fact, it's spelt incorrectly in the book. It's slipery ice. Only 1 P. I don't know, it just makes me giggle. Spelling error. 30 Christmas morning. Spin whilst I'm typing. Multitask. Morning. And then option 3, 22, decorating the tree. Okay, before it goes live, so before someone votes without seeing all the options, we have page 9, slippery ice, so that will be a really nice, quick, easy one to do. Page 30 is Christmas morning, and then page 22 is decorating the tree. So do we want some Christmassy trees, or do we want a nice ice skating page? So let's start the poll. So we've got slippery ice, or as she spelt it, slipery ice. This one's decorating the tree, and then that's Christmas morning. And we see a little sneak preview there. Again, like all the options. And I will say I have coloured the tree already in this book, so I do have a vague idea of the colours I'd use, which would be nice. Ooh, it seems as though we do have a clear front runner. Poor slippery ice. To be fair, it is a lot more basic and boring, I think, objectively, compared to the other two. Although it's got some cool northern lights here. Oh no, that would be challenging. Don't want to have to worry about doing that on live stream, no thank you, actually. So it seems to me like it might be decorating the tree. And Christmas morning. You love that one on the previous page, can't wait to see it on the video. Honestly, probably my least favourite I've done of the day. I really don't like it. It just didn't turn out like I wanted it to, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a page done. Okay, we definitely have a favourite at the moment, which is decorating the tree. I'm just going to leave the poll like this for a moment and pop you on the Be Back Soon screen, because I need a wee. And unfortunately that will involve disturbing Lexi. Oh, yep, there she goes. Yep, off she pops. Right, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, I picked out my 2 advent chocolates for the day. Got a Whisper and Dinky Decker. Okay, I'm going to end the poll because we definitely have a winner, which is this one, Decorating the Tree. Sneak peek at the page next to Decorating the Tree. Oh, it's the other one actually. Alright, ready? Sneak peek coming up. Ba-dum. That was the first one I did of the day and I was just like, oh, I hated it. But it's done. Hiya, Giampier? What should I call you? Because, or Giampiera? I'm not sure where words are meant to begin and end there. Gian, thank you. Right. Whilst I was up, I did have a look for that marker again. Still can't find it. BR3, where have you gone, love? Gone but never forgotten. I'll find it eventually. It always turns up. Ah, you're from Italy, lovely. Yeah, it's hard when the when YouTube does your whole @name because you don't know where one word ends, one word begins. It's all just one word, so I'm like, could have been Gia, just G. Right. I am going to start with my usual. I'm going to try colouring with the fine end, see if that is a wee bit lighter. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better than the other end. Takes a little bit longer to colour, but that's fine. Oh, went completely over the line there. It's weird now not having Lexi on my lap. I'm sure she'll come back. She'll come back and then she'll probably jump down and say hello to my mum and dad when they come back home, which will be, I don't know, about 20 minutes-ish. Usually takes them about 2 hours. There we go. Right. Clothes is NGO6. You've retracted the comment regarding the previous page next to the wrong one. No worries, Robia. I got what you meant. I was thinking just now, actually, as I was sat on the loo, just, you know, thinking about colouring. When I do my little conclusion wrap-up, which will probably get filmed tomorrow, I could rank the pages, because I always love seeing in people's completed pages videos when they rank their pages, but honestly I colour too much to be able to rank it. It takes long enough to prep the video and getting that huge stack of books, let alone putting them in an order. But I feel like I could rank these, and that would be a fun way to kind of conclude it all. Funnily enough, I haven't actually coloured this style of shoe at all yet in this book. Hi Belle Danny, welcome. I have been good, thank you. Hope you're doing well. You like that idea? Your ideas come to mind when I'm colouring while sat on the loo, literally. Because for me, I spend all my free time colouring. So a lot of the times when I don't, it's when I'm sat on the loo or downstairs making a cup of tea. That's when I start thinking. Right then, R12 with some candy cane inspired leggings. Oh, I think that was to you personally, Kimberlyn. But I saw it and instantly I thought of you. Let me double check. Did I? Yes, I did send it to just you. I was like, I don't think I sent it on the big group. But yeah, oh. So I was browsing on Amazon Japan. So on Friday we looked together at some new Japanese books that are coming out, and I found even more. I won't share them today just because I don't want to get too sidetracked today. A little bit sidetracked's fine, but not too sidetracked. Well, I can show it next week, but oh my gosh, there's some good ones. Where on earth is the pen I want? Here it is. Oh, no worries. You colour every day, all day. Literally, same, Rabia, same. Maybe at the end of the year, your top 10 pages of the year too. Michelle, I've got lots of plans of like wrap-up videos. I'm planning on doing my top 25 books of 2025. That's one. And then I wasn't sure if... I think I'm going to do a top 10 favourite pages actually, rather than top 25. I just feel like 25 is a lot of pages to sit through and find, whereas 10's a little bit more manageable. But I will wait to do that until later on. Probably do that at the start of next year, like one of my first videos for next year. What else have I got planned? I mean, I've got Q4 wrap up that will be coming start of next year as well. I've got my goals for 2026. I keep getting the dates confused. Got my goals for 2026. I'm just waiting to do my goals spreads in my journal, then I will film the video, because I've got all the goals planned, but I want a visual aid when I show it. Just trying to find the time to do the journal as well as everything else. Is this a marathon for you? This is just a challenge. I did it in October where I challenged myself to see how many pages I could colour in the compilation book in one day of Lonely Pumpkin. I thought I would do the same for Christmas in Lonely Pumpkin's Christmas. So I have spent all day today in this book. So I'm very familiar with colouring this character. Oh, that's my parents' home. So I will close the door, so I don't disturb them and they don't disturb me. Let's go. There's my red. Don't tell me I've lost the bread as well now. It's on the floor. It's over there. No. Where is it? Where is the red? No, it's not stuck in the book. It's definitely not there. R12 is there, but not R... Oh, I found it. I found it. Yes. It's hiding. Okay. Yeah, what other videos do I have planned for it? I need to write a list actually. I tend to write lists for video plans and I haven't done that for December yet. I will be doing an updated how many all my untouched books going into 2026, because my goal for next year is to have coloured in all of them, and I think it's doable because I tend to do colour in about 10 untouched books a month, and I think I've got about 60. So yeah, I think that will be good. I think that will be achievable at least. let's colour Boo the correct way this time, where I just colour the folds, the shadow areas. I just completely wasn't thinking earlier and I coloured them all this colour, but it's fine. There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two. You should film a get to know me tag, colouring edition. I think ones like that have existed. I've been doing a lot of tag videos recently. I did see that Kay, Colouring with Kay, has done a new one of like my colouring journey or something like that, where she goes through her books and compares oldest completed pages and newer completed pages. I think that's a really, really fun tag that I will be participating in. Completed another page in Cozy Christmas. Hand crampings are going to go now. Loved colouring with you as company. Thanks for joining us, Jasmine. Hope you have a good rest of your evening or day. R2. Why do I keep putting that one over there? Let's leave that there. Let's grab BR3 and colour this little jack-o'-lantern. Okay, you found it on Amazon Japan. Don't see the cover yet. Yeah, it is a very new edition, and usually with these Tokimeku books they'll have like one of the pages that you can find in the book as a placeholder to start with, and then they'll share some more details later on. There we go. I'm going to BRB. Release date is February 13th. No way. That's my birthday. Oh, birthday present to me. A new Tokimeku series book. Yes. I love that. Patriots lost, but in good news, the Chiefs aren't going to be near the Super Bowl. Lol. Doesn't mean anything to me, but cool, Angie. Some of the drink there. Right, let's colour the tree now. GY43. It better bloody survive. It better survive. It's delivery date of February 23rd for me in the States though. Yeah, that's not unusual. Your birthday is February 17th. Nice. You have so many untouched books in the hundreds, yes, plural. I'm focusing on untouched illustrators. Today it's dying to 4. That's a great idea, Erica. I mean, genuinely no shame. Like, this is not a place where I'm going to shame people for having however many books they have. Like, I think it's such a silly thing to judge people and be like, oh, that's too many books. Like, we do what works best for us. For me right now, I'm feeling quite overwhelmed by the fact that my collection's approaching 300 and I know I will hit it at some point next year. But I've never been someone who's like, oh, try and... Actually, I think at one point I was like, I'd like to keep my books at around 100. But you just... more books get released, there's more books you want, and you just keep adding. Some people thrive having smaller collections, and that's fair enough. Some people like having all of the books, and that's fair enough. I'll shut up about it now and just message you behind the scenes, because I've never done an Amazon Japan order. It would be dumb for me to order just one book with the shipping. Yeah, I would say don't bother ordering something from Amazon Japan if you're just getting one book. I always say at least 2, more likely 3. I would say at least 3 books in an order to justify the shipping. I personally find Amazon Japan, the fact that they have like a flat rate shipping, which is around here about 20 something pounds, and then for each additional book you add it's about £2. So it's not like you pay the shipping fee and then no matter how many books you get it's the same. It does increase a little bit, but just to justify it more. Obviously the more books you have, the more justified it's going to be. But Amazon Japan are great. They're really quick at getting theirs shipped out and actually shipped to you. Like, I'm always shocked at how quickly they arrive. Usually, I want to say less than a week. Definitely quicker than a Lyrica getting to me, and that's only just across the pond. Shipping was pretty good for 4 books from Amazon Japan. Went up over that. Fair enough, yeah. Spent a lot of time just looking at my books, yeah. What is the name of the new book in the series? Doing an Amazon Japan order soon. I will get the book that I'm talking about. It's a new Tokimeku series book. I've got it saved in my wish list. Amazon Japan. But I looked at the cover and I was like, oh, that's cute. And then looked at more images and I was like, that looks like Alice in Wonderland. Then I translated it and I was like, that is Alice in Wonderland. Kimberlyn. Hiya Laurie, welcome in. Creeping it colourful. Erica's got the bookshelf app. Between that and a randomised app selecting illustrators and books, it's not too bad. That's fair enough. Yeah, it's kind of fun having the random selection as well. I can't wait to do my winter randomiser. When I was filming the autumn randomiser wrap-up, usually I've already done the next season's randomiser by that point. But because of December being Christmas, I decided that I would wait until towards the end of December to do my winter randomiser for January/February. And as I was going through that, I was like, oh, I want to know what books they are, but I don't want to do it too early, because if I do it too early then I feel unmotivated by the books I have planned to colour at the moment. Always makes me smile that I post things to patients from BRI to addresses in Bristol's, and it takes 10 days, and I can order from Japan, and it takes approximately 5 days. Yeah, Royal Mail, great. It's funny how it's literally like the only proper postal company in the UK, and it's rubbish. It really is. Yeah, the name is in Japanese. It translated to something like Alice and Dinah Adventures in Wonderland, something like that. It was about Alice and the cat Dinah. So it seems like Dinah might be joining her, which is kind of a fun take. It's a new artist that I've never heard of before. But yeah, looking forward to it. So the last Tokimeku book that was released was the Travelling Animal Orchestra, and I love that one. It's one of my favourites. nice that we're getting one so soon after. Felt like it'd been ages in release date between... What was the one before that? I think it was the Midnight Tea Party, and that was, I want to say, like February, March this year it released. We had some of the thinner ones, the Kodawari, but not the proper Japanese Tokameku. And the Hatter is a cat. Oh, cute. In your cart. I'm ordering some nicer watercolour brushes too from Amazon Japan. Surprisingly, they're quite affordable. Honestly, the books there are so cheap. They're like £7-8. Like, almost all of them are under £10. So even if you do add the price of the shipping, like price per book, like if you average it out, it isn't too crazy expensive. I think usually for me it's between around 12 to 15-ish pounds a book. Obviously that depends on how many you're getting and the price of the shipping in total, but I think that's very, very reasonable. Like, people look at the total and they're like, that's crazy. But you think if you bought 3 or 4 books from your normal Amazon at once, it would be a similar price. Depending on the book, of course. Like mythographics, they're expensive. I tried Gouache by Turner. Found a pretty decent set for a great price on Amazon Japan, but I haven't seen anyone use it. I haven't even heard of it, I'll be honest. And I've also never used gouache paint. You're going to need to rewatch your rank and rate to see what else I need to order to make shipping worthwhile, or get advice from Paulina. I recommend watching both of our rank and rates because it's nice to hear different opinions. Don't think anyone else has done one yet. I hope Shell does one from Shell's Colouring Journey. I'd like to see her opinions. She's done a couple of rank and rates, which have been fun to see. She's been colouring in the mouse. Is it Ururi? Yeah, Ururi. Just add another UR in the middle there. Ururi. That is still my favourite of all of them. I just love it. You also get points that give you discount. Yeah, I think I got myself a free little eerie postcard book. Like, it turned out to be pretty much free because of points that I'd had saved up. It takes a while, but nice. Your all-time favourite is the Polar Bear book. Oh, I think that was my second favourite. I think top 3 was the Ururi, the Polar Bear, and the Travelling Animal Orchestra one. Love it, love it. I will never pay full price for a mythographic, except Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, they seem to drop in price. Even as a pre-order, like for us, I usually wait for it until they've dropped it to £12 something. That's usually when I will be like, okay, I'll buy that. Does it feel like mythographics are slowing down? They were every 2 months for a while, now it's like 6 between Wolf Moon and the next fairy-themed one. I think either they're slowing down or they haven't announced all the next upcoming ones yet. It's been ages since they last announced one. Like, because it was Alice in Wonderland, and that was... we've known about that for ages. But the fact that there's only a Fabiana and Joseph Kattenband coming out next year, it's just... yeah, it's a bit odd. I mean, I'm not mad because there's so many mythographics. It's a bit of an overwhelming collection. You need to look at flip throughs of the Polar Bear, Ururi and Orchestra one. I think in my rank and rate I do quickly flip through all of them. I'm pretty sure. If not, then I definitely did in my Tokimeku colouring collection video. Right. I'm going to colour in the bow at the top here. How many mythographics are there? Oh gosh. I think I've got 14, 15? And I haven't even got half of them. I'm interested to know though. So Blackwell's I'm going to find out. There are so many. Because I haven't really got any of the hidden objects ones. There were quite a lot of them. If I search on mythographic. You've completed Wild Summer. Wow, Callie, that's such an amazing achievement. Oh, that must look so good, flipping through that book. That's definitely one of my favourites. Date new to old. Oh, they're doing some weird things with the mythographics though, where they're... Because they're saying that some of them are getting released next year, but they're not. They're already out. Sort by date new to old. What's that one? Oh yeah, that's Wolf Moon. But it's saying it's coming out 19th of November next year. What is that? Oh, I found a new one, guys! I found a new one! Mythographic Christmas Tales by a new artist, Ida No. Ooh, there's no image. But I do check back quite regularly, and that is the first time in months I've seen something new. So a Christmas themed one, that'll be fun. Yeah, I know. What? Literally, we're finding out new things together. It's amazing. The excitement. Honestly. Right, let's go. Oh, it's so animals, imagine, aquatic, enchanted castles, paradise, Odyssey, frozen fantasies, dream garden, wanderlust. Oh, wild winter is 10. Voyage, menagerie, magical earth, dreamweaver, cosmic spirit, aviary, deep blue, illusion, labyrinth, fairy wonderland is 20, crystal kingdom, Shangri-La, wild summer, mythical beasts, magic apothecary, rainbow realms, fantasy forest, dragon spell, romantasy, and enchanted relics is 30. Oh my gosh. 31 is Wolf Moon, and then 3 more to be released so far next year. So 31 currently out. That's... I would have guessed about 20. 30 is crazy. 30 is crazy. Oh, hi Emily, welcome in. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's going to be a Christmas one. See, this is why you regularly check these places. Like mythographics on... I find Blackwell's the easiest to find new things if I search new to old. Blackwell's, I search for mythographics, Lulu Mayos, so I see when those are coming out. Like, there's not many series that I do not regularly, but fairly regularly look to see what new releases are. Because some don't, like Morgan O'Brien and RJ Hampson, they just kind of announce and then release pretty soon after. And then... so mythographics I do, Kirby's we tend to know. Hannah Maria Troll is more on iMusic. Yeah, those are the main ones. Ones that release more than one a year kind of thing, mythographics and Lulu Mayo, because she tends to do, usually 2 a year. Usually. Right, I'm going to start colouring in all the little decorations, starting with candy canes. What is the title of Fabiana's upcoming book? It is Fairy Folklore? Yeah, Fairy Folklore. And that's due to be released the 7th of April. At least that's what that says. It may be slightly different. I don't know if that's the... Because sometimes Blackwell's gives you the American release, sometimes it gives you the English release. So it may not necessarily be accurate if you're in the US. Because Mythographics do tend to release about a month earlier than in the UK. But often Blackwell's will have it available beforehand. Which for me, I don't get why. If it's like they've changed the spelling of the cover or whatever, so it's spelled colour with a UR, then I would understand that. But no, it's the exact same. The paper's the exact same. So why are we releasing it a month apart? Why? Why? And it'll be a month apart, and then if you order from Amazon, it will then be another month because you do a pre-order, and it doesn't actually... Pre-orders! I never pre-order Mythographics on Amazon anymore because I've been burned. Amazon are rubbish at pre-orders. They'll have a book that says, say it's available on the 6th of January, but then your estimated delivery date will be the 16th of January, and you're just like, why? What's happening to it? I'm quite excited that the 2 Lulu Mayo books releasing next year, I've got on pre-order with Waterstones, and apparently they ship as soon as they have the books. So if the books come in early, then they'll ship your book early, and I'm like, ooh. I mean, some people have already got 1,000,000 hugs and kisses. I saw someone do a flip through, and I got about 4 pages in and was like, yep, I love it. I'm gonna leave it now for a surprise when it comes. So for these little balls, I'm literally just colouring them kind of randomly with the colours of the other decorations on the tree. Like so. Let's grab a black. When authors ask you to pre-order, I always say, it's not going to be at Amazon, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I doubt it makes much of a difference to them, but I don't know. Must be an issue with Amazon UK, because I've never had trouble here in the States. Yeah, Amazon UK is just rubbish. Don't trust it with pre-orders. For me, it was the first book I ever actually pre-ordered, and I was so excited. It was Fabiana's Fairy Wonderland. So not the last book, the book before. I'd pre-ordered it, and I was really excited. Did it from Amazon. I was like, okay, whatever. It's released a month later here than it is in the States. So I'd already seen loads of people getting it, and I was like watching people's hauls, skipping over as soon as they had Fairy Wonderland. And then I woke up the day I was meant to receive it, and they sent me a notification saying, sorry, it's been delayed. Not to when, just it's been delayed. And it was a month later, and I was just like, fuming, so I was like, never again. I had lots of angry back and forths with Amazon. Your Powerball lottery is over 1 billion on Wednesday, so fingers crossed I'll win. That should cover all the books I need. Yes, absolutely, Laurie. That's what happened with me and Blackwell's. Yeah, see, we're so kind of used to that rubbish customer service here with our Amazon. Ooh, whatever, the lines there are a bit funky. Let's go over that one. Oh yeah. That's so bizarre. Yeah. I cancelled a delayed pre-ordered. Reordered on Amazon and got it the next day. Yeah. And I think the nail in the coffin for me was I saw that Fairy Wonderland, I could buy it right there and then, but it was more expensive than what I'd pre-ordered it for, and I was just being kind of petty at that point, and I didn't want to. So that's the thing, like, Amazon is good with their pre-order price guarantee, so you know you'll pay the lowest amount kind of thing. But I saw that I could order it like right there and then. So I emailed customer services and I was like, right, why have I still not got my pre-order when I could buy it right now? And they go, oh, it's because it's from a third party. And I'm like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And then funnily enough, after I like messaged them to complain, got shipped the next day. Seems to be every time you email them and being like, where is this? And they're like, we can't say, blah, 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 this, then that. Reason. The next day it seems to magically get shipped. And you're just like, what's going on there then? There we go, cream. In with some other colours. This might be Arthur Egon. Here it is. And make that one black, I think. Back pages looking gorgeous, thanks Rabia. I love colouring Christmas trees, I've discovered. I find it so fun. I like doing all the little decorations, picking a colour palette. I just want to check how I did the tree that I've done back in the book. How I did these decorations. Yeah, it was all orange and black for the bunting. That's what I wanted to find out. There we go. What are we discussing? Oh, Amazon being terrible at pre-orders in the UK. I do okay with Blackwell's and their packaging is better. I find Blackwell's is the best for pre-ordering and you actually want it to arrive either the day or the day after it's available. But Amazon is better if the book has already been released. Then you tend to be able to get it next day or 2 days or whatever it is. Whereas Blackwell's you can often wait. It can take like over a week sometimes just for them to get it shipped out of their warehouse. Like they're not the best with their processing times, I find. And then let's do this little flag, orange and black as well. Just do the stars in the background and then do all the shading bits on the tree. And I think I will leave it as just the 2 pages tonight. and give myself a bit of an earlier night finishing. You know, it will still take me another few minutes to finish this page anyway. We're getting to 10:15. Oh, I missed 2 little baubles there. Unacceptable. Where's my red? There's my red. I'll do that one black. Glad you were streaming. I've been staring blankly at the 2 Dark Fairy Tales pages that should be done for December. No worries. I started doing a Dark Fairy Tales page yesterday. That was fun. You've returned so many books where the printing isn't fully black, where I had lines thrown through it. Oh, your big Amazon complaint is the quality. Ours mostly are okay. Every now and then you get liney black backgrounds, but it's not too bad. Does anyone want to adopt a beagle? Mine is driving me crazy today, and I'm sure he'd love to stay in his home country of England. Bless. For my Tales from the Forest Kingdom, it took Blackwell's 2 weeks to ship it. Ugh. Amazon Germany has issues too. There was a huge amount of confusion with the Rita Berman adventure. Ordered 2 there, but they kept putting it off, so I cancelled and got 2 from iMusic instead. 2 weeks after the iMusic books arrived, I received 4 from Amazon Germany. Much too expensive to return them from the US, so now I have 6 books. Oh my gosh, what on earth? That is crazy, Erica. And they charged for all 4, even though you only ordered 2. How? Why? Amazon delayed my order of fibre tip pens. A third party was selling them. They told me it's delayed, so I messaged her. She told me it's lost in the post. Contacted Amazon, asked for a refund. Ordered the pens again and they arrived. Honestly, I've had that before. I had that last year ordering Christmas presents where it was meant to arrive one day, it didn't arrive, so they go, it'll come the next day. The next day comes and goes and they go, actually, it's lost. And so they automatically refund you, or they automatically refunded me, and then I had to order it all again. And then I had double of everything. And so I returned some of them and just had some free Christmas gifts, because I'd already had a refund on the others. And yeah, it's just stupid. Don't quite know how they determine it's lost and then it turns up a couple of days later. Get your money back selling on eBay and Vinted. I mean, yeah, even if you just asked for what you paid for, people would pay it, because they are quite difficult to get hold of. I ordered a book from Blackwell's. It came within 4 days. First time purchasing with them. They refunded me after asking them. Fair enough. I think I want to sell it to people in this community first, since it's been so hard to get in the US. Not for me. Yeah, that's a nice idea, Erica. Yeah, not for you. It's been too easy to get hold of. It's coming out your ear holes. Done. Let's do the orange next. The way I've shaded her here, she looks like she's got a beard. Wasn't my best shading work. Let me see if I can emphasize some of it. I don't know, she still looks like a bearded pumpkin, which, you know what, that's fine. Could be bearded if you want to. No, that's not the marker I want. Here we go, Y6. Shade the yellow. Oh, just a bit of orange there. What's next? Red. How many more hours will you be cutting for? Not many. This is going to be my last page, so once this page is done, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I suppose I could go back to that other page and do the silver glitter gel pen that I was talking about. Please do the glitter gel pen. Alright. Yes, I don't have enough time to do another page, but I have time to finish off that first one we were doing. The glitter. It's no problem. Then I'm thinking about what I'm going to stream next week. I'm thinking either a page from Maria Troll's Seasons or Hannah Carlson's Godule. One of them. Because I haven't got buddy colours planned in them, and I want to get a page done in both, so I think they'll be good stream options, so I think that's what I'll do. Oh yeah, I did yellow eyes for the kitty cat. Right, let's do the rug now. Did it orange. When I get the Cat and Bang book, I'll have 12 Alice books, that's one per month. Me now, make that 13, yeah, with the Tokimeki one. Yeah, wow, I'm glad there's another Tokimeki book, because I have a plan for the Tokimeki books next year, doing one a month, and I had 11, and I was like, I'm sure I will get another one to leave that open spot. And sure enough, there we go. Yeah, I've got a lot of plans for next year, a lot of plans. How successful I will be at all these plans remains to be seen. We now need to add a month to the year. Well, I've seen videos on this. If every month had an equal number of days in, so 28, that would mean we'd have 13 months, I think, or something like that. And then like every 4 years we'd need a leap year or something like that. Whatever one you pick I might colour along with. Nice. Right, floorboards now. I'm gonna go with YR2. No, BR2. 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 Abolish the leap year. But then just think about all those babies that wouldn't have a birthday anymore. I mean, they don't have a birthday majority of the year. Majority of the years anyway. You have a book to do every lunar cycle. That's a good way to do it. How do you pick what colouring books to do? Well, it's the third moon of the year, so it's going to be this one. And then for the wallpaper, I think I'm going to go alternating black and grey stripes. Well, it won't be black, it will be very, very dark grey, so light and very, very dark grey stripes. I do believe I've got, yep, NG03. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, Catherine, but I'm giving myself too many monthly things to do. So I'll probably just dip in and out when I can, if I have the time, to Luna and doing their moons. So that's Luna by Stratton Peterson. She's got page for each of the moons and like the nicknames they have. Like there's a beaver moon, there's the pink moon, which is like flamingos on it. I think I've done one at least. Have I? Don't know. Oh yeah, I did I think it was the October moon, the harvest moon. Autumn harvest page. Was that the harvest moon? I don't know. Yeah, each of the moons of the year have a different name. They're very detailed, yeah. Some are not too bad. I want to grab the book now. Have a look at the moon pages. I'm going to go back to front. So the blue moon, for once in a blue moon. There are usually 12 full moons in the calendar, but every lunar cycle is 29.5 days. So every 2.5 years we get a 13th full moon known as a blue moon. So there you go. And then we have the oak moon, which is December. That's a cute page. The beaver moon is November. I love that page. Nope. The October moon is the hunter's moon. Was that a No, it wasn't. Nope. The September moon is the corn moon. That's the one I've done. So I've done the September one. The 8th moon, the August moon is Sturgeon moon. They're really lovely pages, those moon ones. The stag is for the June moon, the July moon, the buck moon. Yeah, I love the one with the rabbit too. My fave June moon is the honey moon. Very good one. I've kind of been not allowing myself to colour that one because I seem to always colour the bee pages from Stratton. The May moon is the flower moon. That one's so pretty. April is the pink moon, the flamingos. The March moon is the crow moon. Some nice like changing of seasons, that one with the daffodils, the crocuses and the are they crocuses or snowdrops? And snow in the background. I just love this book. I love it. The February moon is the snow moon. That's my birthday month. It's not too complicated actually with the black background. Just a nice simple kind of ivy leaf border. And then kind of that one. It's the January moon. The wolf moon. It's the January moon. So cute, cute, cute. I mean, that one's the cover. Beautiful. So yeah, I really do love that book. It would probably be higher in my rankings if it didn't have so many of the patterny mandala pages, because those moon pages I absolutely love. I love the little tarot cards and basically any design like that, but then the ones which have the mandalas I just don't feel as drawn to. But everything else, love, love, love. But yeah, I was thinking recently, oh, it would be a fun challenge to do all of the moons in their corresponding months next year. But I was like, no, because I want to do a zodiac page a month next year, because I had that as a goal the year before. I kind of fell off the wagon with it. Thought I'd give myself a break from it for this year, and I want to go back to doing a zodiac page a month for each of the corresponding signs. The thing is, I always start off strong with Aries, and I've done Aries in quite a few of my zodiac books, so maybe I need to start it. I think I might start it just at the start of the year with Capricorn rather than the start of the astrological year, and then I might actually get a few all done. I could take a break with the Aries month and do something else, because I've done the one in Cosmic Spirit. What else have I done? What other tarot books? Not tarot, zodiac books do I have? I've done Taurus in quite a few books, because I've done it in Cosmic Spirit, and I've done it in the Anna Jaren zodiac one. I can't even think what other books I have. I've done both of them in the 50 Zodiac Minis, but I've been doing that, keeping up. Just recently caught up with that. My own hashtag. What other Zodiac books do I have? I know I have a load because I just did a collection video on it. I haven't done any of the Zodiac signs from the Mickey to Kai books, and I'd like to do some of them. But I thought instead of having one specific book to try and do the zodiac pages at the right month, just spread the love between the books. As well, I've done Aries, Taurus, I've started Gemini, I've done Cancer, and I've done Capricorn in Cosmic Spirit. I've done quite a few. So during those months I can dip into those other books I haven't done any of the zodiac signs in. You love the Beauty of Horror books? I love them and I appreciate the artwork, it's just not for me. I have been tempted by that, the Beauty of Horror Tarot, like, and if I was to get one it would probably be that, but I'm still a bit like, no. I just think I'm one to admire from afar for those books. Just means it's a book you're probably not going to finish, and that's okay. It's very true. It's very true. Oh yeah, Oceans to Stars, of course. That's the other one I've got. That's the other one that I've done an Aries page in. I was like, I know there's another Aries I've done. I just could not think of it. But Oceans to Stars, and I've started Leo, so it'd be great to get a few more done in there. Because I started off with good intentions when I got the book, and I was like, okay, let's do it each month for the zodiac sign of the month. Started with Aries, and I finished with Aries. And I was like, okay, pick it back up for Leo. I never even finished Leo. So I start these zodiac challenges with good intentions and never seem to follow through. That needs to be that colour. Hiya Fabiola, welcome in. Thanks for joining. I'll tell you what, I'm thinking of destashing Goddess Colouring by Anna Yaren. And it's because it was on my list of 10 books to touch by the end of the year, and I'm not going to get it touched unless I really kind of force myself to. And when I wrote that list, I thought, if it gets to the end of the year and I still haven't touched these books, they're going. And that's the only one that hasn't been touched out of those 10. So I think I might say goodbye. And it's not that I don't love the book, because I do. But if I'm not being drawn to colour it, and I think if I wanted to colour a page by Anna Yaren, I would rather colour something from her astrology book. Just that one I'm more drawn to. I'm trying to be a bit picky with my books, especially if it's untouched. If I'm not being drawn to it, there's a reason why. And it will just kind of clear that little extra bit of space from my shelf and from my mind, so I can prioritise some others. But I'll destash it and it will go to someone. I am planning, when I do my colouring book collection, I'm going to do a final kind of culling of my books and look through and be like, okay, if I'm not feeling inspired by this one, that's going in a destash pile. And then once those are done, I will finally be doing a destash video. It's just books I'd rather it go to someone that actually wants it, you know? You like it more than the astrology one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I love it. I'm not... I think there's a bunch of pages I do love, but not enough for me. And not enough to inspire me. Well, if I change my mind, I change my mind and I buy a new copy. But I don't think I will. Ooh, went over the lines there. Dang it. There we go. Show me the book, I might buy it from you. I can get a very quick flip. I think I do have a full flip through on the channel where I go through and I pronounce all of these names as best I can. It is stunning. I really am not drawn to it. I'll flick through it. Oh, my wire. Get away. Stick back up there. And I think I'd rather it go to someone that would love and appreciate it more than I do. I think there's just quite a few where I wouldn't know how to approach it, like this one. Yeah, there are 2 different editions with the US and the UK version. Because I think in the US it's published by Get Creative 6, I think. And for the UK it's Lomart. Yeah, flipping through it now. It's going in the destash pile. It is. This is my favourite page actually, which is unusual for me because I hate winter. But I really love that one. And if I was to colour one right now, it would be that one. But then I would just be colouring a page for the sake of colouring it, so that the book is no longer untouched. And then it would probably sit on the shelf for years and years and years. And I'd rather it go to someone untouched than coloured. Doesn't appeal to you. Fair enough, Arabia. I'm sure it will to someone. Let's put that in the destash drawer. I decided to destash a Kanoko Agusa book as well, which I know. I love them, but it's the first one, the Garden of Fairy Tale Animals in English, but in the version I have it's, what version do I have? Rhapsody in Het Bos. I was just going through the books the other day and I was like, you know what? There are pages I like, but I don't think enough, so I went through and counted. And I think it was about 30 pages out of a 70 odd. And then I went through the other one I have, Kingdom of Curious Creatures, and there was something like 50 pages in that one that I liked. So I was like, yeah, I think there's a reason why it's still untouched, and it's because I'd much rather colour in the other 2. DM me, Arabia. Get that to you. Got that book. You did the title page, which matches the cover. Love the Artemis page. Yeah, it's lovely. I love the Artemis page actually. Just noticed that my Backwards Records covers has the title misspelled on the spine. Oh, that's interesting. You have it on your birthday list? I'm just destashing the one, but yeah, DM me, Arabia, and that could be a early Christmas present. Right. Oh, I haven't shaded the tree. After all this, I haven't shaded the tree. Yeah, I think for all the books that I'm destashing, I will do a YouTube video with them all first, and then I'll leave that, I don't know, a week or 2 for any responses. I'll probably update the description of like what books are available still, so I'll mention that at the start of the video. So I think there's nothing more annoying than seeing someone's doing a destash and you're like, do I reach out, do I not? It's been a while. So I'll say at the start, check the description to see what's available and what's not. And it also allows you to see if there's anything there that you're even interested in before getting through the whole video. And then once they're all gone, I'll just delete the video. And then if any people aren't interested in, I'll just pop up on Vinted. Be interested in seeing the YouTube video. Yeah, I think I'll do it. I don't know when. I could do it now, but I don't know if people really want to be buying things right now before Christmas. Maybe wait until just after Christmas in the new year, a couple of weeks into the new year. So it's that kind of awkward time of like, oh, people don't necessarily want to be buying things at this time of year, with Christmas on its way. Also gives me a bit more time to think about any others I want to add to the pile. Right, now that is done. Just the white paint pen, which is here. You would do it in January. Yeah, I think that's best. Do you always leave our hands white, like gloves? Yes. And purely, it's because they do on the pictures here. I like it. You've got the English Leon's Journey on pre-order. That would be nice. If you're doing the video, I'll wait to see what's available. No problem, Rabia. Tell you already, I think this page is going to be fairly high on my list of favourites for the book. Really like how this one turned out. Right. Couple more highlights here. I think that is done. Coming and just pre-ordered that just a second ago, as you say, and it reminded me. Nice, yeah. I think it's great that there's an English edition coming out now. Oh, I never did the shading for the floorboards. Eye shinies, thank you. Oh my gosh, how could I forget the eye shinies? Let me just shade these floorboards first. With, what's this? YR91. And eye shinies. There we go. Much better. Ta-da. That is page number done. I'll have to wait for the video tomorrow to find out how many I managed to do. You know, it's at least 2, at least 4 from ones you've seen sneak peeks of. Plus the 2 that I've done today. But yeah, that is that one done. Let me just correct this bit that I went over the lines. Yay! Right, I'll just pop a bit of paper there, as it still might be wet. And go back to this one. grab a silver, creak. Silver glitter gel pen from my Chromatex. I'm just going to go around the outside of these snowflakes with the glitter gel pen. Going around with the silver rather than colouring the whole thing silver still gives it that kind of like soft snow look to it with it still being interesting and not just being boring plain white. Yeah, I will say I was surprised at the amount I did in total today. I thought it would be fewer than what I did, so I was quite pleased. These pages, they do take, it's the finishing touches that take me a deceivingly long amount of time. Like I'll colour like the main bulk of an image and then I'll just have the background or just the finishing touches left to do, and that'll take me almost as long as the majority of the page. I mean, both of these took me roughly about an hour and a half each. I think was about, I mean it's depending on the page, but around an hour and a half. Yeah, I've got a lot of videos planned for next week, so it's going to be this video talking about the Lonely Pumpkin Challenge, the whole video for that. That will be tomorrow. And then I want to do another Quick Tips Tuesday. It's been a while since the first one, and the only one. But I'm going to do how the new Buddy Colour website works. So I thought that would be good for the Quick Tips series. Add it to the playlist. I do have other ideas for it, and it's just finding, one, the time, two, the energy, because often they're more like tutorial-y things, and I find that harder to film for me personally than just a here's what I got and let me chat about it kind of video. So that's going to be Tuesday, and then I think I will record Whips of the Week tomorrow and have that go up on Wednesday. So I'll have some daily uploads. And then I also have another one in the bank ready to go. Another tag video. It's the All About Books tag. That just needs to finish off the editing and upload. And then, yeah, not sure what date that will be. Might give a break Thursday and do it Friday, or do it Saturday or something like that. As a website, yes, it is really, really cool. It's such a great site. I know Lauren Reed Colour has talked about it in a video recently. Oh, I forget who it's by. I will find out, because I was messaging her. I was like, are you okay if I do a video kind of showcasing it? Just colouring things on Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna, and in my video I'm basically gonna set up an account with you all and almost like a learn with me. I don't think I will personally use the website, but I think it's going to be really useful for other people, because I don't need help planning buddy colours. Honestly, I have 2 buddy colours coming out my ear holes, which I love, and anyone that ever buddies with me, I love and appreciate you, but I don't need the tool. But I think it would be a really useful video for people to refer to. And she was like, oh my gosh, please do. So I will do that. And already she's done a bunch of updates on the website for like performance things, and adding new features. I mean, it's amazing. It's all free. Ooh, just whack the camera with my glasses. You love the All About Books tag? Oh, it is a fun one, and it was really fun to film. And I'm really looking forward to doing this one by Colouring with Kay. If you haven't checked it out, definitely do. It's a new tag. Can't wait to see this buddy colour video. Yeah. Tuesday that'll be out. Hoping to film it tomorrow. Probably have a bit of a filming day tomorrow actually. Get this video finished. Whips of the week, because I've got quite a few whips on the go now. Didn't have many at the start of last week. That's basically when I record the whips of the week, is when I've got a collection of whips that I can actually show and talk about, because it's no fun if I've only got 2. But yeah, that is this page done. We managed, how many Lonely Pumpkin pages can we colour in one stream today? It was 2. We did this one, First Snow. I love the addition of the silver gel pen on that, just a nice little extra. And then we got the Decorating the Tree page, which was also really fun. Yeah, really enjoyed colouring with you guys today. I can see if you have a bunch of buddies, but for us that do 1 or 2 here and there, I don't know. Great resource, but may overcomplicate. I will have to watch and decide. From what I can see is that you don't have to put your whole collection in. If you only say want to do a buddy colour in 2 books, and it's all about people contacting you on Instagram. But yeah, I will try and go into all the details in it. How many did I do in stream in October? I did 3. But one of them was a really quick, like, simple, just Lonely Pumpkin on a page, right at the very end. But yeah, I did 3 in October, 2 today, which I feel like that feels about right for these full page scenes. But yeah, I will be back on Friday next week. What date is it going to be? Ooh, the 19th. So we'll be back on the 19th. For the next stream. I think it's going to either be Maria Troll or Hannah Carlson, a Christmassy themed page. So that will be nice and fun to do with you all. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everybody!